everyone! Welcome to another SEGA Nerds review. I'm Steven, and this week I will be reviewing Hell Yeah! Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. The game was developed by Arcado Studios and published by SEGA, and released for digital download in September 2012 for Xbox Live Arcade and the PSN network. The game has you play as Ash, the Prince of Hell, and it's up to you to track down the monster responsible for taking embarrassing photos of him with his rubber ducky. How dare they! With that said, here is my review of Hell Yeah! Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. I want to start off by talking about what initially drew me to the game, and that's the visuals. I was searching through the newest releases section of the Xbox Live Arcade, and I stumbled upon this game and saw how bright and vibrant the stills of the game were, including the supposed box art. It certainly doesn't look like a game that would be based in Hell. Not that Hell isn't supposed to be pretty, I mean, I'm sure it's a great place. But the beauty doesn't just lie in the levels, though. The customizations, the monsters, the weapons all look gorgeous and fit perfectly within this world that has been created. One of the other great things about this game is the edgy and raunchy humor. This game is like Ren and Stimpy meets Rocko's Modern Life meets All Real Monsters. It will fit right into the Nickelodeon cartoon lineup. The jokes are hilarious, and if you're into this kind of humor, it adds personality to the characters. A nice touch to the game was the hilarious ways that the monsters die, and it doesn't hurt that some of them have funny names as well. It's just another funny aspect that just makes this game stand out. The gameplay in this game is also great. Your goal is to kill all the monsters and recruit them to the island to get you some awesome shiny stuff. I'll get more into the island later. You can spend the money you earn to upgrade and buy weapons, upgrade health, and to buy customizations such as cool masks, which do come in handy at certain parts of the game, so that's pretty nice. Plus, they're just really freaking cool. You have a decent selection of weapons to choose from as well. It can vary between weapons such as a revolver, machine gun, bazooka, and more. They are all unique, which makes it fun to choose which one to kill monsters with. Where was I? Oh yes, the island. The island is really cool because the monsters that you have killed throughout your journey are now your playthings. And by playthings, I mean you put them to work. You can decide how many monsters should go where, and ultimately they help you by making you presents, giving you money, etc. It's freaking awesome. But watch out, if your monsters get neglected, they will get upset, and you will have to send them to this beach section of the island for some R&R. Just another little goodie that makes this game all the better. I'm going to be completely honest. There isn't much bad going on here, and there is no ugly, so this will be pretty brief. My only complaints in this game are the locations of the health regen stations and some of the controls. Most of the time, the stations are placed so far apart or so sparse that you have to travel over half the level just to find it, and by the time you do, you usually end up dead because of it. Like most old platformers that we grew up to love, the enemies do respawn every time you go back. On the other side of that, it forces you to be resourceful, which can be fun to some, but for me it got kind of annoying. Some of the controls were a pain. Sometimes you'd have to press multiple buttons just to shoot while you were walking around, and it got kind of irritating when you had to do that, especially when you had multiple enemies around and multiple obstacles to avoid. So let's recap. The game has great visuals, funny humor, awesome monster deaths, cool weapons and customization, and sometimes hard to find health stations, but that doesn't really affect the gameplay a whole lot. This game is a lot of fun and I highly recommend it, which is why I'm going to give this game a score of excellent 5 out of 5. On behalf of SEGA Nerds, thank you for watching. Please make sure to click that subscribe button and let us know what you think of the game and my score in the comments section. And please make sure to register on our website at www.seganerds.com. Thank you again, and we will see you next time.